Greetings and welcome back to Peak Speed Lab 164, where gravity and mass meet friction and the ramps decide the results. All right, so no results in this video as far as the testing goes because, let's see, I just got back from vacation. I know we're a little bit behind, obviously, because we've been gone for a bit, but we have one more brand that arrived in the lab. So let me talk about this for a second. Hopefully you're subscribed. I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and like these videos because I have a lot of things happening for folks in the future. So my fellow diecaster blasters, let's continue. Boom, Street Warrior. This is a new new brand in the lab, but a brand out of Hong Kong. And this is the Civic EG6. I know it's backwards because of the way I'm shooting this this video. Anyway, this is here we go. We've got 28 brands now in the lab across 9 countries that we're going to be testing. Many of them obviously have already been tested. So we have 6 from the USA. I'm going to read from the list here for folks who are actually interested in what's going on in this part. Hot Wheels, Greenlight Hollywood, Lionel Racing, M2 Machines, Ertl, and Johnny Lightning. 2 from the UK, Matchbox and Corgi. And you might say, wait a minute, Matchbox is under Mattel. Well, as is Hot Wheels, yes, but apparently Matchbox is a UK origin country for the 164 scale diecast. So, for Matchbox, I mean. Then we have 3 brands from Germany, which include Siku, Shuko, and Mini Champs. And I've mentioned this before, the Mini Champs brand looks really slick. I'm looking forward to getting that out. 2 brands from Japan, Tomica and Kyosho. And then we have 10 brands now from Hong Kong. And we are counting Hong Kong as a country versus the region of China. Just because it's easier for me when I think about remembering it that way. It's having its own origin. So, Mini GT, Birago, which used to be a country of origin was Italy, but now is under Hong Kong. Super 9, Mini Cars, Pop Race, NO64, Auto Art, Tarmac Works, Maisto, and the Secret Weapon, which I just showed. We have 1 brand from New Zealand called Zuru. We have 2 from China, Yukao and Code 1. Code 1 is the one I mentioned that's in that box set. If you saw that video. Now I will confirm if these cars, when I open this box and start looking at the vehicles, if they are tagged with other brands that we are running, because Code 1 is known to also manufacture for the other brands, then I may just say, oh, we might remove that brand. Or I should say, we might remove, talk much? I used to. Woo! Still coming back. And apparently, everything doesn't work quite right yet. Anyway, as I look through the vehicles, when we get to the Code 1 box, depending on how the cars are tagged, will determine if we keep Code 1 as its own brand, or if we remove it, and then those cars just kind of go into the other brands that we already have and maybe new brands. Okay. So then we have 1 brand from France, Norev, and a brand from Macau, which is also a regional, region in China, but we're counting it as its own country because it is the main origin source. So that's IXO. Okay. Now, again, hopefully you're subscribed. We hit 70, as I've been saying in these other videos, we're at 70 exactly. So we teetered 67 and 68 for a while. I was watching that go back and forth, but we actually hit 70, and that's where we are exactly as of today, which is August 9th, 2026, Sunday. So we're back. We got back yesterday, so I'm shooting this today so I can get something out to you soon, and then we'll be back at the testing labs. But here we go. The 70 Dodge HEMI Challenger. This is from the NightSpeed collection, okay? So I'm going to be doing, these are going to be giveaways. What I need you to do, if you're interested in winning these, is because YouTube, it's still an issue with DMing. Because of that, I'm going to need you to go to our Instagram page. It's also one word, Peak Speed Lab 164. So PEAKSPEEDLAB 164. Peak Speed Lab 164 on Instagram. DM me there. Sometimes these messages come up as hidden. So now that I realize that, I double check this as I'm going. and I will get to you. Now, the other thing is the first two viewers, I was going to do a random drawing of subscribers out of the 70 subscribers, but we only have like 10 subscribers that are willing to show their handles. So, because I know we do have a lot of viewers that come through, I'm looking at both viewers and subscribers. That way, the folks who don't want their information public can still participate as well as viewers who are checking out the channel. So, the first two viewers who type HEMI, HEMI, to the Instagram account Peak Speed Lab 164, I will send these out. Now I have a caveat. There's a caveat, right? I want to ensure that two different winners win these cars, right? I'd like them not to go to the same address. So both winners must have separate and distinct shipping addresses, and I will double check that as I go through. Now, I've already mailed out a couple of the other items. Hopefully, they should be arriving soon. They were in other countries, and I know it was going to take a while because, we got to go through customs and all of that. And I haven't actually looked at the tracking on them, but I know the viewers I sent them to, there's Mystery TV and Chicken Dash CTM, um, both have the tracking info as well. So hopefully these vehicles will be to you very soon. I know it's going to take probably 2 or 3 weeks given the locations and customs and all that stuff. So keep that in mind. I will ship these if I can ship from the U.S., whether it's by U.S. Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, whatever it is. It doesn't matter how much it's going to cost. I'm going to ship these to you, okay? Um, and then I do have the one outstanding still, which as I've mentioned before, Coolest Metalis. If you still have this bug, I'm just holding it for you, buddy. I hope you get back to me with the confirmation of your the rest of the address piece that I need so I can send this Hot Wheels Silver Series VW bug to you. Okay, I really want to get this to you. I know you sent me most of the address, but there was a question I had, and I replied to you on Instagram. Haven't heard back yet. Hope all is okay. But as soon as I get that information confirmed, I will get that out to you as well. Okay. And I think that is. Oh, we have one other giveaway again. Hopefully, why you should be subscribed. I'm going to have a stretch goal of 300 subscribers. When we hit 300 subscribers, I'm going to give away an Elite 64, Hot Wheels Elite 64 Mustang, Mercedes. This is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in the Elite 64 package, brand new. Again, with all the giveaways. I do keep one in the lab so that we can be testing later. So these giveaways that I'm giving are going to be new in box. These are extras that I acquired so that I can do these giveaways. Okay. Um, so with that, I think we're going to wrap up this video because I want to get some things started. I'm trying to decide. I'm going back and forth between, do I finish out the 164 scale quarter-mile drag strip with what we have the remaining cars, or do I just say, you know what, I can't wait any longer. I want to start getting some new brands into the lab and get started on the short form drag strip because that's where they have to enter to continue with these testings. So I'll be thinking about that. If you're interested, if you have any thoughts on that, please feel free to, comment. Also, if there are themes that you want to see, cars, brands that I've mentioned, and even that I haven't mentioned, if I can get a hold of them, I will. I've got like a pack for Harley Davidson. I've got something I'm trying to work out for like my cousin Vinny. I've got emergency vehicles, I've got supercars. I've got all kinds of things. Anyway, just that I could do either as themes or, with groupings or whatever. Okay. I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I appreciate you all watching the videos, those of you who do, obviously. And we will see you on the next one, okay? So again, please subscribe and like, and we'll catch you on the next video very shortly. Cheers.